In the previous couple of videos, we've created and set up this home tech organization, but at the moment it has 0 users associated with it. And what we're going to do is show you how we bring members of your platform into these organizations. And there's 2 ways of doing it, and we'll have a look at these via this graphic. So the first option is that you can add individuals into organizations. And the second option is you can add groups of users to organizations. A bit like how you can manage LearnDash courses on this basis as well. You can give LearnDash users access to courses individually or as a group. So in this first example, an individual would register themselves or be imported from a spreadsheet, and they can be given direct access to an organization, and the individual will be set as a member of either HomeTech, RapidFile, Discover or EcoWater. Equally, LearnDash groups can be assigned to organizations, and the other option is that you register users onto LearnDash groups, and in turn they would be given, or they would be associated with these organizations via their group. So let's have a look at these 2 options in practice. If I head to a user in the system, we have a number of fictitious users in here, but what I'm going to do is choose one of them and scroll down until I find a section called Organization Toolkit. And what we have is this option called Manually Assigned Organization. And what I can do is select which organization I want this person to belong to. So in this instance, I'll choose Rapid Files. And then I'll click Update. And what we'll find now is that this user is associated with Rapid Files, and they would get all of the overbranding and custom content that is associated with Rapid Files. The other option is to do this via LearnDash groups. So what we can do is head to LearnDash LMS and then groups. And if you're not familiar with LearnDash groups are a great way to manage your learners' access to courses as groups rather than as individuals. And it's a much more efficient way of doing it with larger volumes of users. We can see in here, for example, I have 3 groups set up, and you can see the number of users in each and the number of courses that each of these groups gets access to. So Rapid Files November 2022 has 22 users. It has access to 3 courses. And what LearnDash groups also have is a concept of a group leader. And you can assign members of the group certain privileges to be able to do certain things within that group. So it might just be a case of viewing some reports on the users of the group, but you can extend those capabilities further to be able to do a lot more. What we're going to do is create a new group and assign that to our home tech organization. So I'm going to go to Add New. And I'm going to give this a title of Home Tech January 2022. We don't need to set any of the other details in here on this page. What we do need to do is head to Settings. And what we'd normally do is set this as closed, but also there's options to have different groups that you maybe buy access to. And these are all different settings that you can have a look at in the LearnDash options to be able to see what you can do with these, but I'm going to leave this one as closed for now. But the bit we want to look at as part of this demonstration is this associated organization. And what we can do is associate this LearnDash group with one of the organizations we've got set up. So I'm going to choose Home Tech for this one and then click Publish. And that says Group Published now. But what we can do is set what courses this group has access to via this tab. And this again is something you would find out from the LearnDash settings if you don't already know how to set up groups. And also you can specify which users are in this group by just selecting them and adding them to the group. And what this would mean is that all of these users now via this group are part of the home tech organization. So all of these users, when they log in, would see the home tech branding and any additional content that has been assigned to home tech. So those are the 2 main ways you can enroll someone into an organization, either doing it individually via their user profile or by adding them to a group, which you then assign to an organization.